and try to say, oh, okay, and then you run with that move, then you just taught your brain that it's still all about the golf swing. And at this point, it's not. It's just the mastery of your brain to tap into your body and say, hold shoulder turn, shift right to left, sway forward, sway back, where you can just manipulate kind of like a puppet. Your brain can do exactly what you want to do. And then it's a skill. Does it make sense now when I say that's a skill? The other thing that's awesome that I caught on camera that I know that I would say most golfers don't know, and even golf instructors, is they're saying one thing with their mouth and their body is not doing what they're saying. The goal is to up your awareness so you do know, and now you're empowered to create any swing you want. Okay, so what I'm consistently seeing with you, and I wish I was there to test it, but if I might give you a chair to test it, is as soon as you make that shoulder turn, your lower body and your hips and shoulders, everything's going at once. And the bigger shoulder turn you make, the more your butt starts wanting to move left. Pelvis. It's not wanting to go right. It actually, you start going left instead of right as you turn. So what I need to know is that a motor pattern or is that a flexibility issue? So if you have a chair, can you find a chair real quick that you can sit in? Good. Now sit all the way on the edge of the chair and bring both feet together. And then squeeze your knees together. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to limit your hips. Your hips cannot rotate. And then go ahead and bring your arms straight out in front. Do one shrug to press. And take that right shoulder, pull it as far behind your head as you can without your hips moving. Oh, look at that. That's a motor pattern. Dang, Britt. Go now, stay with me. Go ahead and go there and freeze. Just freeze. Can you feel that you moved your butt over to the left butt cheek? You're leaning left.
Yeah.
Can you get on your right butt cheek for me? Just shift right, bump it up. There we go, right there. Excellent. That's your second homework. That's what you're doing in your swing. The greater the degree of shoulder turn, your lower body starts leaning to the left. I think it's just a motor pattern. In the mirror, draw a plumb line from the knee to ankle. So here's your visuals. Shoulder, knee, ankle. Again, shoulder, knee, ankle.
Is this the shoulder I'm trying to line up with my right? When you say this shoulder, on my right shoulder?
Only your right shoulder. That is the only thought. That's your only visual. We don't really care about the left arm. The left arm isn't doing anything. It's not moving. It's not engaged. That is a torso with the weight shift right, end of story. That is all you've done, 2 moves. And then you draw your plumb line. So you never, ever, ever look at your left arm in the backswing. Ignore it. It is a reaction. It does not cause anything. We don't want it to be the cause. Good. So you can see it and feel it. Right shoulder turn, shift right. Right shoulder turn, shift right. Now try to put them.
Shift right.
Good. You can also, if you prefer to shift right at takeaway, which you picked before, you would shift right as soon as you start pulling the shoulder behind. There, and you sit down in your hips. So that's the exact motion of the backswing. The only thing missing is elbow flexion. That's it. The other difference is you're not in hip flexion, but the muscle firing pattern is the same. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's easier to teach people the coil on coil motions of the torso upright. It's more natural. As soon as we add hip flexion, it's difficult. So they have to ingrain that visual of right shoulder behind the head, and they can't let their eye wander. You're training your eye and muscle memory. You got to do the same thing over and over. You look at the right shoulder, shift right, drop your plumb line, knee to ankle, and what are you feeling?
Everything's lined up.
Whether yours comes up or not, you're playing great golf and your shoulder blades are up. That's not the point. The point is let the torso finish. Get the shoulder to clear behind your head, and then you move your arms. All right, so we're going to go from that to the down.
You know how beautiful that is?
I do. I absolutely do. That's why it's a 3x3 swing. We need to come up with a new name. There's 3 moves. once you know the box, there's 3 moves to get you in the setup. There is only 3 moves in the backswing, unless you're going to add a shoulder elevation. There is only 3 moves in the downswing. That's it. There are no other moving parts going on in the downswing.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's beautiful.
Keep it simple.
That's it. And like you said, I want you to go back to Hogan's book, even though he didn't break it down into threes, because till now, all golfers know how to do is pick out the knee's got to be here, and then the foot's got to be here, and then the elbow's got to be here, and the hand's got to be here, and the club head's got to be here. No, but don't focus on those effects. What is the cause? What puts all those bones and joints in that position? It should feel like your arms, hands, and club fell, literally. Now you're doing it. So that my point is, you've got to stop and think. Do not go until you know you're going to make the right move. That was it again, right there.
Yeah, that was good. So I just need to do a couple thousand of those.
Well, the problem is you like to hit balls, and you'll get off track really fast. And you won't know. There, you just did it great. You won't know you're off track. That's the problem. Why you have to continue R&W. You've got to continue your mirror work. And that stopping at the top and making sure that downswing move is correct. Hi, Allison here. Thanks for watching that clip. And if you enjoyed it and you're interested in scheduling your own one-on-one Zoom lesson, just click the link below. Thanks.